What up, y'all? You already know what time it is. We back with another reaction video, man. This time it's on your boy Trump, man. He done got these grocery store raising their prices, the price of food, the tax situation, the health coverage situation. That's what's man. Let's get right to the video. Y'all already know what's going
Price
on out here in the
story
world.
here. Your grocery store bill. It could be a little bit higher because of
Yeah,
Trump's
we already
tariffs, or a long list of
we already know our prices the prices right now are too high. If you want to be technical, the price of eggs used to be what, $1 and some change, if that. Now we looking at eggs to be almost $10. Like, why? Is all this really start from Trump, man? Trump be doing this, man.
products could
Let's get back
suddenly
to it.
become much pricier. So, food industry analyst and editor for the site supermarketguru.com, Phil Lempert, joining us now. Obviously, this is the million-dollar question. We really want specifics. How could this all change our grocery store baskets with all of these tariffs? Which items are on that list?
I feel like it can be all the items that we use every day, like cooking oil, like of course the eggs, stuff like that, like stuff from like the farmers, maybe get right there. Let's hear what I guess he about to speak right here. The old guy with the beard. I think he about to speak, so let's see what he talking about. Let's see.
Sure, Jules. Well, keep in mind, it is going to change what we buy. There's no question
Mhm.
about it. Prices are going to go up. So, for example, when we look at produce and we import about $27 billion worth of fruit every year,
Right.
$20 billion worth of vegetables every year, 2.7 billion bananas every year.
That that one just kicked my ass a little bit, chat. But I didn't even know we do that many. Like what he say, 12 million bananas. Like damn, that's a lot of that's a lot of bananas that we take away from the monkeys. The monkeys ain't getting them bananas.
So, when we look at these tariffs, and especially on bananas, because there are tariffs on Guatemala, Ecuador, Costa Rica,
I just
that's
seen
going
that
to be
yesterday too.
more expensive. And in some
Now y'all see what is to be expected to go up, due to this shit. So with the price of apple juice, really, I didn't think that'd be affected. I didn't think chocolate would be affected either, but okay. So you got the price of nuts, okay. Coffee, of course. Meat, of course. Dairy, of course. With cheese. I didn't think cheese would be on that list, but everybody who want to keep a close eye on this, take a screenshot so you will know what's to be expected, man. Like we all use meat, we all use dairy, we all use cheese, we all use. Now, I don't think everybody use olive oil though. I don't think. I think everybody may use animal and vegetable oil as well is included. I didn't peep that. So yeah, them are these are a lot of things that we do use like spices. I'm not big on shrimp, so I'm not a shrimp guy for real. So yeah, I ain't too worried about the shrimp. They can take all the shrimp away. I'm not. Sorry to anybody who's part of the J Squad who likes shrimp. No offense, gang. We can go out shrimp. They can raise that up all they want.
cases, even shortages. If we look
I
at
got the
apple
hiccups.
juice, for example, 60% of all the apple juice that we consume here in the US comes from China.
Mm.
We import about $18 billion worth of beverages every year.
Mm.
Now, when we look at wines from Italy, 2.5 billion, from France, 2.5 billion. Yeah, our number one beer here in the U.S. Actually is a Mexican beer, Modelo Especial. We import
Oh, that's our number
$5.6
one beer in
billion
America.
of that. So while the numbers that we're hearing from the administration says,
Mm.
oh, grocery prices might go up, 1.5% to 2%. On average, that's true. But when we look at these specific categories of imports, it's going to be a lot higher. We've got this
Mm-hmm.
tariff on Vietnam, where we import just so much of our shrimp from, 46%. That means the price of shrimp is going to go up probably at least 50%.
So I'm hearing
And that's a
produce,
lot, gang.
seafood,
That's a lot,
coffee, everything
gang.
that we're showing on the screen right there. Now, President Trump has told American farmers to ramp up its production in response to the tariffs. So what do you say to that? Can we grow everything?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I
The
definitely don't
people who are
think we can
doing
grow
this
everything.
tariff know nothing about the food industry. The food industry is global. And in fact, we used to grow a lot of our foods here. Keep in mind that about 99% of all the foods in the supermarket
Hey, and he is right though, because if I ain't mistaken, we did grow, like he said, we did grow a lot of our stuff here, but all of a sudden we just stopped doing it. I guess we got lazy or whatever the case may be, or what happened, but we stopped doing that. Like we need to go back to growing our own stuff, man. So that way, stuff like this wouldn't really affect it. Like right now, in my household, I should be in the backyard, you got a garden, and doing whatever, So that way, this ain't really too much, fuck with me, my pockets and my savings and all this and all that, cause not everybody got a savings and not everybody know what their next plan gonna be and what's to happen when all this do collapse, cause it's gonna get crazy before it get better, man.
Market started in the ground.
That's what
Even
we gotta know.
Twinkies have ingredients that started in the ground. So we've got to realize that because of climate change,
Everything.
we can't grow everything, whether it's
Exactly.
in California,
I was gonna say
whether
that too
it's in
because of our
Florida.
climate
I
change.
mean, we grow soybeans, wheat, and corn really well. But the other products that we want, not so much.
Okay, I didn't know that about Twinkies. Anyway,
Yeah,
moving
hey,
on.
right. I didn't know that either. That
What
about
is the
Twinkies.
advice to consumers? Do we stock up? Do we just wait and see? What's your advice?
I think we do stock up, but it
Yeah,
depends on what
we definitely shouldn't. My bad, y'all. I know I'm pausing it way too much, but I gotta give my little piece about this. And y'all let me know in the comments. Give me y'all a piece about what y'all think about everything Trump's doing, not just this specific topic, like the food prices going up and all that. Just let me know in the comments what y'all think what Trump got going on. What y'all think? Are y'all ready for it? Y'all prepared? I think we all should start stocking up little by little. Start little, then don't be greedy. Don't take from everybody. Share for everybody, but still make sure your household taken care of. Like make sure you get enough. Don't be greedy. Don't overly stock up. Come on now. Come on. You know how they say. You know how back when COVID happened, it was like what 2 boxes of tissue rolls are like what 16, 20 on like two per household. So like it was something like that. So I feel like same thing still applies. Like don't be greedy. Yes, stock up, but because we don't know. We don't know what's gonna go. This could be a lot worse than what we hearing, what they saying. It could be a lot worse. So we're just gonna pray that we all can stock up, be kind to one another, help our neighbors so that way, if you come to a desperate point, your neighbor can help you or a friend can help you and you can be, the same thing in reverse, Let's get back to it, man.
Products are. So, for example, you don't want to stock up on produce because it has a short shelf life.
Exactly.
But canned beer, for example, you could stock up on tequila. From Mexico, you can stock up on some of the wines. In fact, I was looking at some reports this morning that said wines could go up easily from the EU about 30%, because keep in mind it's not just the tariff, but what happens is the tariff gets passed on from the exporter to the distributor to the retailer, so everybody adds a little bit more to it. So when we hear this 10%, that could easily translate to 15 or 20%. Also, you're going to laugh, but toilet paper and paper towels, just the way we had during the pandemic, they could be at risk because we get a lot of our wood pulp from Canada.
All right, Phil Lempert, good advice. Food industry analyst and editor for the site Supermarket.
Yeah, that was definitely some good information. But my bad, y'all. But real quick, let me give you like the top. Let me see the top maybe 10 to 15 items that you should have, on your stocking up list, for this up and coming event. Of course, canned goods off the rip. I would say liquor or alcohol. So that way, not so much for you to drink and turn up with, but for medical uses. That's good for medical. Of course, the medical supplies. Of course, flashlights, batteries, radios, like walkie-talkies. If you have the space in a garden for it, you can get some, growing some seeds for like, tomatoes, stuff like that, corn, stuff like that to put in your yard, your backyard to keep secure and to keep growing. And if you got room for meat, I don't know how long whatever kind of meat you like to get lasts. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot with the whole Trump thing, like the power they want to do the power outage thing. They wanted to do that, but we don't know how true that really is, gang. We don't know. So these are the things that I have also got with my family and start stocking up with too as well, man. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about this whole thing, man. Cause do y'all think Trump gonna make this worse, or y'all think Trump got a plan where it's gonna make it? And right now we don't see it, but eventually we gonna be like, damn, that low key was cool. I don't think so. I think this all finna fuck us in the worst kind of way. If you rich, it might affect you, it might not affect you, but I doubt it affect you because you got money to go, whatever, But let me know what to do. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. What y'all think of this subject, man. We gone. Yeah, dig.